Now, before this video starts, please note that over time, this list could possibly change because of the fact that Shindo Life has frequent updates where they are nerfing and buffing bloodlines. So other bloodlines might be better now, but in the next update, there might be different bloodlines that are better. So, yeah. Before this video starts, subscribe, like, comment, and share the video for more. Join my Discord server because that is where we have our very cool community. If you're a Shindo Life fan, it's great for you guys because you could find people to grind with. You can even post your own private servers or get other people's private server codes from there if you want. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little place for you to hang out. Go join, it's linked down below. And yeah, guys, without further ado, let's begin. Alright guys, so coming up first, we have Narumaki. Now, Narumaki was honestly a mid-bloodline until they updated the third move, which is Spirit Bomb Barrage. Now, this move was pretty mid, and the reason was because it was not fast enough, but check this out. If you use it now, almost instantly, it'll go. And that is really good, because it really makes this attack a lot more powerful. And it also has some other pretty good attacks, too. You can have a dual Rasengan, and you can have more shurikens. So it is a pretty good bloodline, and plus on top of that, the mode is really good. The specs on it are really nice too. It also has a Baron mode, although I'm not a big fan of Baron mode, but still, it is going in at number 5 because this bloodline has had such a glow up. And yeah guys, this bloodline is going in at number 5. Alright guys, coming in at number 4, we got Minakaze Azure. Now the reason why I'm putting this at number 4 is because this bloodline is absolutely great. It is pretty much a reskin of Minakaze, but I think this looks a lot better, so I'm going to put this at number 4. Now first, let's look at these attacks. The attacks for this are pretty darn cool. You can throw kunais and teleport to them whenever you want. And that is a really cool move. Now, a lot of the other moves have been nerfed over time, but it's still a great bloodline, especially because of the mode, which you'll see in a moment here. But let's go over the other attacks real quickly. Check that out. This is absolutely insane. And then we have the final move. This move, I love this move so much. Sometimes I'll use it in PvP. Check that out. Absolutely insane. Does a lot of damage and is pretty good to hit. Alright guys, now let's look at the mode. So the mode is really good, and the MD goes down pretty slowly with this, which is a W in itself. So let's show you guys the C-spec. Look at this, guys, look at this. Boom. It does a lot of damage, and it's really easy to hit, so I love that C-spec. And yeah, guys, this is why Minakaze is going in 4th. It is just a great bloodline to use in PvP. The mode is very good. The attacks are good. It's just a great overall bloodline. So this is going in at number 4. Alright, guys, coming in at number 3, we got Goku Scorpion. I kid you not when I tell you this. You can use this bloodline all by itself, and you'd probably still win. Of course, you'd have your subjutsus, but if you had to use one bloodline, you should use Goku Scorpion. This bloodline has everything you need. It has the counter, the high damage attack, and the block breaker, bro. Literally 3 in 1 right there. So that by itself makes it a good bloodline, but the mode is even better. This is going in number 3 for a good reason. Let me show you guys. So first we have the counter, which I mean, it's a really simple counter. Like once they attack you, they'll get teleported and then you can use your combos. It's a great counter. Now, of course, I can't show you on test dummies, but it is a good counter, I promise you. Now, let's look at the other attacks. We have the high damage attack, this thing right here. It is such a good attack. It's super easy to hit. I love that attack. And then we have the block breaker. Here it is right here. Super good, super strong. It'll obviously break a block so you can do your combos. So that by itself makes this bloodline insane. But now we have to look at the mode. The mode for this is even better. First of all, this is one of the most badass looking modes in the entire game. Look at this thing. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, bro. Look at this. It's so cool. But the specs on this thing don't even get me started on. Let's look at the C-spec first. Check this out. Bro, who is not gonna want to use this? This is honestly one of the best bloodlines. And now let's look at the Q-spec. Honestly, I like the Q-spec a lot more, but the C-spec is also really cool. Dude, I swear, this bloodline is so good. Like, I use this in PvP for a good reason. I love the attacks that come with it. I love the mode. Honestly, this is probably one of the best bloodlines in the entire game right now, and if you don't have this, you should definitely get it. And yeah, this is why Scorpion is coming in at number 3. Alright guys, coming in at number 2 is Riser Inferno. Now, this bloodline has one of the best attacks in the game that can let you counter any combo you want to counter, and it's so easy to use. All you have to do is you use it, and then let's just say you're getting attacked pretty viciously with an overpowered combo. Just click, and boom, you're out of it. Now, what makes that so powerful? It's the fact that the enemy can't do anything to stop it. As long as you have it ready to go, you can use it, you'll get away from any combo. Honestly, that alone puts this at number 2, because it is super, super vital for PvP. Because let me tell you, some of those guys are the biggest sweats you'll ever meet. Now, it also has some other pretty good attacks as well. The other 2 attacks are pretty mid. It's just the first attack that I really, really like. And it also has a really cool looking mode. This is what the mode looks like. Look at this, bro. You got yourself some dragon heads, bro. It looks really cool. Let me show you the specs. You get yourself a low sword. Here's the Q spec. The specs are pretty good for this as well. But what really makes this bloodline stand out is not the mode. It's the first attack. The first attack by itself is going to make this, honestly, one of my favorite bloodlines. Not favorite necessarily for the bloodline itself, but just for that first attack. It is so easy to get away from an attack by using this, so I love using this bloodline, and that's why it is coming in at number 2. Now, for our honorable mention, we have Alfie Rama Shizen. This is great for PvP. You've probably seen many people use this. The attacks are really cool, and they do a lot of damage, plus that black flame that you see is really going to help you out as well. So I love using this bloodline. The attacks on it are really nice, but the mode is also pretty nice too. Let's show you guys what the mode looks like. Alright, so this is the mode, and this is the thing that you can be. Check this out. That looks so cool, guys. That looks so cool. Here's the Q spec. Looks pretty nice. And then we have the C spec. And yeah, this bloodline is going to be coming in for the honorable mention because of just how nice it is to use in PvP. Very overused, yes, but there's a good reason it's overused. I love using this bloodline, and so should you. This bloodline is absolutely insane. Alright guys, and coming in at number 1, the best bloodline in Shindo Life is Shindai Ren. Dude, this bloodline is just a great bloodline. Let me show you what the attacks are first. A meteor that does 30,000 damage pretty much if it's hit directly without a mode. And the B spec is also pretty cool. You get these little blue flames or something. Really useful. And then you have what I can only describe as one of the best counters in the game. Now, I'm not going to be able to use it against training dummies, but I can explain it. When you use it, first of all, this takes a lot of chakra, but when the player attacks, you won't get damage, and a bunch of these Kurama Susanos are going to spawn. I'll show you what it looks like in a moment, but it does a lot of damage, and it is very effective. Now, let's look at the mode. The mode for this is so strong that it's banned from competitive. Here's the first form. It's pretty decent for a form. Get your own clones, they can attack, and then you have a Q spec as well. Spawns those things in, so it is pretty darn cool. But the second form, bro, don't even get me started on this. Check this out. You can be the nine-tailed fox in Susanoo, bro. That's insane. Plus the combat uses it as well. It is such a great mode. Now, this doesn't have a Q spec, but it does have a C spec. Check this out. Exact same C spec, of course. But the mode is overpowered, bro. It has really good stats. It is very useful. Plus, it has one of the best counters in the game other than Bankai Akuma's. But I think theirs are a little bit different. Bankai's is more of like a way to get away. This one's more for just directly countering. So they both have different purposes. But yeah, this is why Shindai Ren is coming in at number 1. By far, one of the best bloodlines in the entire game. But I think all the bloodlines mentioned in this video are good for their own reasons, and you should definitely consider using all of them. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, comment, share. All the links are down below that I mentioned earlier. Comment down below which bloodline is your favorite. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.